Listen, everyone. Nothing is wrong with using a nickname, but if you're using a nickname to hide your identity because you are either embarrassed or you fear that you might get, some type of backlash, then that's a problem. So a lot of my friends and a lot of people I know and don't know who are named Muhammad are calling themselves Mo or tell people to call themselves Mo. Again, I'm not against the use of nicknames. If you want to have a nickname attached to you, no problem. I have a nickname. But if your nickname is a result of being embarrassed of who you are or trying to hide the fact of who you are, because you want to be cool, you want to be in, you want to be around people that you feel make you happier or make you feel like you're on top of the world, but at the same time they make you feel ashamed of being Muslim, then that's a problem because if anybody is making you ashamed of being Muslim, those are not your friends, okay? Because regardless if they're Muslim or non-Muslim, if anybody makes you ashamed of who you are as a Muslim, then they're not the right people to be friends with. And there are Muslims that make other Muslims be ashamed of who they are. It's not just non-Muslims, because I have a lot of non-Muslim friends that I hang around them. They know what I can't and can do, and they're very respectful, right? And they're actually supportive. They don't agree with everything I believe in, but hey, it is what it is. But at least they're respectful. And they're not trying to tear me down as a Muslim or try to make me ashamed as a Muslim or try to even compromise my beliefs as a Muslim, okay? So it's not about being non-Muslim or having a non-Muslim friend or whatever the case is the fact that if you're surrounded by energy or by people that make you ashamed of being Muslim, that talk about your faith and your religion and your way of life in a bad way, then those people are not your friends, and you should not be ashamed to be named Muhammad or Abdullah or Ahmad or Fatima or whatever, or Aisha, whatever name you have, you shouldn't be ashamed of that. Now, if you have a nickname because it's easier to pronounce, that's fine. Make sure that you're not doing it because you're ashamed of being Muslim, that you're trying to hide the fact you're Muslim, okay? Because at the end of the day, you can't please everybody, and you should not be trying to please anybody except God. Now, if you please other people, make sure that pleasing these other people don't make you displease God, okay? It's nothing wrong with pleasing other people, like your family and your friends and your loved ones, your spouse, your kids, whoever, right? But if that is causing you to make God angry at you, then that's wrong, okay? So just remember, your name is Muhammad, not Mo. And if it's Mo, make sure that you're doing it because it's easier to pronounce, although Muhammad is not hard to pronounce. And you're not doing it because you're ashamed of who you are or you're trying to hide the fact of who you are, okay? So peace out once again, and just remember to think before you act.